Hi, I'm Eddie Stuff, and I'm here to talk to you about my new school phone pouches, which are going to be introduced on Monday. This is the last day before phone pouches are introduced. Okay, now here it says that for Hush phone pouches, which is the ones that my school is going to be using, it says Hush lockable phone pouches are the perfect solution for phone-free zones in venues such as live music events, weddings, schools, film sets, businesses, and blah blah blah. Which it says schools, and it says it's the UK's leading lockable phone pouches, which kind of explains why my school is using these specific ones. And yes, while I do sometimes agree with this sign, SVC sucks, I don't completely agree with it. I certainly would say that some things in my school are much better than others. Now, moving on to the actual phone pouches themselves, there are various unlockers, fixed and portable. Now, the ones which will be most used in my school will be the fixed ones, which you can see 3 here lined up along the wall, for people to just freely unlock their phones at the end of the day, or unlock the pouches to access the phones at the end of the day. But there are also manual unlockers which will be used in, I believe, reception and house offices, and various teachers may have them. Now, these pouches will be opened with electromagnets, or I think that's what they are. I believe that you can open with just a sharp pencil, just shove it in there and wedge it open, but I don't think that's the proper way of doing it. And here's a Yondor pouch which does the exact same thing, the exact same way, unlocking with one of the unlocking devices, which is just a fancy electromagnet. Now, here's a few more sneaky photos which I'll allow you to see, which I took in school.
This information will be read to you by an AI voice. I couldn't be bothered to say it myself. Why are we a truly phone-free school? Current research suggests that young people are spending an increasing amount of time on screens and mobile devices, and the Department for Education has linked this to a range of challenges, such as higher levels of anxiety, self-esteem issues, social and behavioral development, and lower levels of attention. Of course, our students should not be using their phones in the classroom already, but even as adults, I'm sure that we are all too familiar with the temptation of checking our phones when we receive a notification. This distraction is increasingly common and can have a detrimental effect on their learning, concentration, social skills, mental health, and well-being. Based on the feedback we have had from our students and parents so far, we believe this will be a positive development that will support our students' mental health, well-being, social skills, learning, and concentration, guaranteeing each student at least 6 phone-free hours each school day. This can be seen in their video on their website. From Monday, the 9th of June, we will be introducing our Hush phone pouch system for all students. Students are asked to use their pouches as follows. When students arrive at school, they will be asked to turn off their phones, place their phones, including smartwatches and earphones, inside their pouch, and lock it. Members of staff will greet students as they usually do when they arrive at school, and students will quickly show our staff that their pouch has been locked. During the school day, except for in emergencies or exceptional circumstances, the pouches will remain locked, meaning it will not be possible for students to be tempted by the distractions and notifications from the phone, creating a truly phone-free experience for our students. In line with our current processes, parents' carers should contact the school office if they need to contact their child or make alternative urgent arrangements during the school day. As students leave school, they will quickly tap their pouch into one of the many unlocking devices and be able to take their phone and other smart devices out of the pouch and use them again. Members of staff at our reception or house offices will be able to unlock the pouches at other times during the day under exceptional circumstances. For the remainder of the school year, students who choose not to use the pouches and continue to use their phones in school will have their devices confiscated until the end of the next school day and will receive a principal's attention. Now that's it from me. Back to Eddie.
By the way, what I've done in this video, how I've recorded it, really sneaky stuff. I wouldn't try it yourself. I picked various moments where there was no teacher around. Because of course phones are banned in my school as they are. I'm very lucky it wasn't confiscated today. Yeah, good stuff. I wouldn't advise trying that yourself in any UK school, because yeah, the government allows schools to take your phone for 1 month. I don't think that's right. as in I don't think that's what should be, but it is what is, and it is what we've got to deal with, and that's annoying. But this is a video, Swavesey Village College, the last school day before hush foam pouches are introduced. What's your opinion on these new foam pouches being introduced to Swavesey Village College?
I think they're not very good because they say it's to reduce our mental health, but it's not going to do anything. To make us worse, no, but we can't actually use our phones.
Yeah. And I think they're going to be absolute and they're going to crash our mental health, and it's not going to give us any benefits whatsoever. Okay, so that may have been a slight exaggeration, but let's get on with the rest of the video. Alright, and that's a day, the last day at Swavesey Village College before foam pouches, hush pouches are introduced. I'll put pictures of it. I think I put pictures of it in the video. I hope you've liked the video. Subscribe if you have. And yeah. See you in the next one.